last day of work, yay! Except I will be checking emails when I'm at home, and there will be some days that I am actually doing some work. But anyway, it's still exciting. Change of scenery is always good. Working somewhere different is still good. I'm tired again today, but I'm excited. I'm always nervous about travelling. It doesn't matter where I'm going, how I'm getting there. There's always that fear of, what if I miss my train? What if my train is delayed? What if I miss the boat? What if it's really rough? What if I get a bed that the curtain's not working, or somebody really annoying in my cabin, or somebody who snores? So there's always a lot of energy on days that I'm travelling. Nervous energy. But I am excited. It's going to be good, I think. I'll just be looking forward to actually getting there and settling down. But yeah, I am tired today because last night I stayed up late finishing a book, which was a book that I had planned to take home with me, and then I haven't read it for quite a while, and I had a quick look and thought, ooh, that's really quite close to being finished, and I got quite into it. I'm just going to grab it actually. Ooh, stretch! It is this book. I don't know if that's going to be backwards or not. If it is, it's The Other Mrs. Walker by Mary Paulson Ellis, or Poulson Ellis, I'm not quite sure. Paulson, how she pronounces that. She is based in Edinburgh, I think, or based in Glasgow. And actually I will be going to the launch of her next book. Certainly a new book. I think it's the next one. I think don't know if she's written another one in between. So yeah, I'll be going to that next month, which should be quite cool. It sounded like a interesting night. I have slight insider knowledge. It's being hosted by Golden Hair Books, and Julie, who's the manager, is my old flatmate, and I have helped her out on a little tiny element of the planning. So should be good. Yeah. I'm supposed to be working. I'm also behind on my to-do list because I was going to do a lot of dealing with plants this morning, and I haven't done it yet. It's pouring today again. I actually think some of my plants, I've got some plants indoors that I'm going to put out. In fact, I'm going to show you them. This is the ultimate procrastination, isn't it? My fern is not going outside, but I mean, it's just looking amazing. For probably up until about a month ago, it was like only this bottom part, and then all of these new ones just sprung up out of nowhere. My parsley's needing water. I am going to put it outside. I need to deadhead some of these. I'm hoping it'll survive. It's only a supermarket one, so I've had it for months and months. It's lasted ages, so if it dies, I'm not worried. I'll just buy a new one. And then my cornflowers. So they were looking really weedy and spindly, so I thought I wasn't going to put them out earlier, but I don't want to leave them inside with no water. So I'm going to try them outside and see if they survive. This is supported by the window frame, so not the window frame, the curtain. So I'm going to have to tie it up. This one, I might just tie them all up. And this pot of random seedlings that all just were spindly from the off. Yeah, it's probably just going to die. I mean, there's probably no point in me putting them outside, but you never know. The mint is getting dumped. That's cinnamon. Yeah, I overwatered this and then it got beasties. And I believe, so the cinnamon, I haven't watered it since to dry it out, and the cinnamon's supposed to like deter them, but I have a suspicion that they're in the soil still, so I'm not keeping it. I did think about repotting it. It said with this specific type of beastie to repot it outside, which makes me think they're just going to flume up all over the place. Which sounds delightful, so I'm just going to dump it. Again, supermarket mint. I've had it for absolutely ages. It's more than paid its way. I'm going to put my dill outside. It's also dead spindly, which I think is because I've grown it inside. I had the same dill in my old flat, and in a window box, and it was tall and strong and wonderful. So yeah, it's probably not going to survive, but I'll just put it outside and see what happens. And then 2 basil plants, also supermarket ones. Same issue. This one? No, this one. When I pulled out some of the dead stalks, we had dancing beetles. Well, not beetles, but beasties springing all over the place. So I've used what I can, and yeah, I'm just gonna dump them both. Keep the pots. It's all very heavy. Got a great view. The seat in front is only reserved to Kirkcaldy, so I might be able to move to one with a window. Okay. Typical bonny day in Aberdeen. Great. The trouble with going first class to Aberdeen is that the carriage ends about halfway to Stonehaven. So you get off the train and you're actually coming out not even undercover because it's so far south. But anyway, it looks like I'm going to get soaked walking to the boat. Thankfully I did bring my brolly, but it's in the depths of my suitcase, so I'm going to have to do a bit of trailing around. Anyway, I'll have to find some dinner, hopefully, and find some stugger on for the boat. Oh, sorry! It's dried off, thank goodness. So, just been to good old Union Square. M&S before the boat is very civilised. Sometimes, sorry, I should actually look at what I'm filming. Sometimes I like to go to my local Hobbycraft, which is just down here. Now, that's ridiculous. I live in Linlithgow. I lived in Edinburgh for 12 years, but Hobbycraft in Aberdeen is the one I consider local because it's easy to get to. It's central. I literally come off the train, it's 5-minute walk away. Here it is. And it's on the way to the boat. But I'm carrying more than enough stuff and I've got plenty to be working on, although I've made 2.5 hexapuffs on the train, so that was good. Also, Andrew Marr was on my train, A woman in front of me, I recognised him and like spoke to him as he was getting off. He got off in Dundee. There's our noble steed. I don't know which boat it is tonight. There's two on the route, so we shall find out. Rough pavement here. I'll talk to you once I'm on the boat. Much more civilised than the old gangplanks, has to be said. I don't think I could get on one of the old gangplanks now. They were like grid metal with tiny like cube, square kind of wedge that you had to stand on. I think I would absolutely crap myself. So apparently there's only 2 beds left on the boat tonight. It's nuts. Thankfully I'm all booked in, so but probably means my cabin's going to be full. Never mind. Hello. I made it. Quite bleary-eyed this morning. As I always am. I didn't do any recording on the boat because I was in a cabin with some really nice people. You never know who you're going to be in with, and quite often there's not too much chatting, but actually we had an absolute laugh. It was hilarious. It just seemed to click with these 2 others. So yeah, that was really nice. And then I got on to reading a book, started Red Dust Road by Jackie Kay. And I'm going to see the National Theatre of Scotland production of it fairly soon, so should be good. I wanted to read the book before I saw it, and I read probably half the book, so that was good. But anyway, at the ferry terminal, about to meet my mum, so I'll speak to you later. Or is this going to be the usual thing where I try and film thee and thou ignores me? Goose? Oh, what is this? Hello? 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 Just going to come and speak? What's that? Go and speak to me. Isn't that right? See your foolish just come out that right. Oh, good. So I'm at the show field. What are we? 10 to 3. And we've been carrying some boxes around and counting tables. Yeah, so it's all looking quite empty so far, but lots of ends up. Here's Mum already. There obviously was so very many tables and that ought to count.
A total of 7.
Wow. I think, yeah, is she a big curlew in there? Some size.
Kind of quiet.
So lovely. He'll be good. Shed 5. Current status. I'll be sweeping in here tonight. That was sweeping, not sleeping. This is the hut for the floors and baking and jam. Hanging baskets. Oops. More table counting. It's my shed. Well, it's not really my shed. 2, I don't know if you can see the number, spot 2 is the shed that's named after my dad because he organised building it. It's the one in the middle, the one nearest the main road is the original one, and that used to be the only one. And now there's 5. Very exciting. Tables. Look at those eye bags. Anyway, it's fine. Tired. Hello. You never reckon where you're going to end up. Oh, I'm back in Shetland dialect now. Where you're going to end up at showtime, so I'm in Queensferry. Then I usually stop off there, picking up a trophy. But I am knackered today. Super tired. And yeah, we're going to go and sweep the hut that we were in earlier, if I've included that bit of video. So, but hopefully it'll not take too long. But I think there's going to be a few people there, which is good, but Mum will probably fit about 17,000 things that she also wants to do. So, I probably should have just said I was going to stay home. But anyway, it's fine. Yeah, the eye bags are pretty big. I don't know why, I slept fine on the boat, but travelling does tire me out. So, and we've had a massive shopping trip to Tesco. Tesco in Lerwick has got a much better gluten-free and dairy-free selection, so that's amazing. And poor Granny bought some things, alternative things for me to have. But, well, she got coconut milk, which I do drink, but I don't drink it in tea because it doesn't taste very good, so that was a slight, not a disaster, but that wasn't going to work. And then she got 2 types of biscuits, and one of them had soya in, but I ate one anyway, and then the other had milk in. So I was like, well, close but no cigar. But yeah, I found lots and lots of stuff in Tesco, so along with the stuff that I brought up, I'm pretty well set, although I'm going to have to do quite a lot of cooking. Anyway, people coming back. It's coming on rain, but we're going to sweep. I'm just going for the last broom, so exciting times. The Cunnings were a ladies curling team in summer practice.